Welcome to Issues and Answers, a production of the Government Information Service. I'm Hermadi Mark. Today we highlight the Community Tourism Agency. We saw it being launched on the 3rd of November, and joining me today to give us all the answers for the issues that we have is Ms. Dahlia God, who is the Program Manager of the Community Tourism Agency, and also joining us is Brand Ambassador Tamika Brown for the agency. Thank you so much for being here with us today, ladies. It's a pleasure to have this conversation with you for an initiative I think that really is going to benefit St. Lucians. And so to begin, let's just highlight, what is the Community Tourism Agency?
So,
thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us. I'm sorry. I know I'm just overly excited about the program, so most times I just jump, right into things. But the Community Tourism Agency is a tourism development agency legislated by the government to discover unique offerings, to create opportunities, and to grow tourism businesses within communities, resulting in sustained livelihoods.
Nice. And to highlight the objectives of the Community Tourism Agency, I know that one of the things that have been highlighted is the fact that tourism is one of St. Lucia's main economic drivers, but when it comes to reaping the benefits of the tourism sector, the government of St. Lucia believes that that can happen where St. Lucians can benefit even more than they're already benefiting. So let's highlight the objectives of the agency.
So you're correct. In essence, we have a lot of visitors coming to St. Lucia. It is our main, tourism, our main economic driver. However, you hear the debate often on that, not many of us benefit from the program. So in essence, the purpose is really to increase local spend within the communities, to enhance the tourism product itself. So the communities having their different products and services would enhance the brand, which is St. Lucia, giving visitors more things to do, see more options, to stay, to create linkages, within the community, so that, there's more participation within the communities, there's more employment as well, so it's an employment driver as well, and to, like you rightfully said, to increase local ownership among St. Lucians.
Nice. Just listening to you speak about this, Dahlia, I'm getting the sense that this is really hands-on. It's not an initiative where people can come and get information and they're left alone. And from my understanding, it really is a process. Can you highlight exactly for me how it works?
So the program is specifically designed to remove barriers to allow local investment and local, having solutions included in the tourism sector. By that, we would have introduced services. So the services that we are giving to the customers is no coincidence. These services are usually the aching points that St. Lucians have when it pertains to developing products and services. So the agency will help with support by finance and for funding and finance. So there is, you can get up to $100,000 unsecured loans and grants, up to $100,000 unsecured. You can get up to $300,000 secured. You have access to concessions. You have access to waivers. For people involved or interested in non-accommodation sectors, there's a loan grant element where if your project is $90,000, you can get $60,000 via loan and $30,000 via grant. So it has a very, very good funding financing aspect to it. The rates are as low as 1 to 4%, and all of that is facilitated through the SLDB. So there's funding financing. Another aspect of another support service that we are providing is business support. So in terms of registering your business, in terms of having your business plan set up, because one of the requirements to be a CTA member is your business must be registered and you must have a business plan as well. So if you do not have that, the agency will assist you in getting that done. We provide operational support as well. So if it is that you have a product and services, a product or service that you want to develop and you need technical assistance, so for example, interior design and architect, then we can have that sorted out for you. Another aspect of operational support is public liability insurance. So public liability insurance is a really big issue, or at least not an issue, but it's something that you really need to be concerned about within the tourism industry. So the agency will have a blanket policy, and all of our clients can benefit from a public liability insurance. Training, capacity training as well. So we will train as well. And there's marketing. So after you've been endorsed as a community tourism product or service and you're under our umbrella, there are a few marketing initiatives that you'll be part of. So you form part of the SLTA's marketing initiative. So when the tourism authority goes out, into the trade, into the market, then you become part of that. You're able to get listed on other websites, and designated listings that promote and market products, within the tourism sector. Ideally, we will be developing a booking engine, one centralized booking engine where all things products and services, right, under the community tourism, umbrella, you can just come on the website, you can log on, and you're able to purchase, see, understand what the things are, book right there and then. So all of these products and services of the CTA will be housed on this one website. So we'll be assisting with marketing and promotion as well. And not too far from marketing and promotion comes sales. So there's going to be a really robust, nice sales strategy that we will implement to allow or to encourage or to encourage people to come through and to pass through those products and services, really.
Wow, it sounds like anybody within the tourism sector really can benefit from this. Just while listening to you speak, one of the things that I'm thinking of is, for example, if I'm a market vendor, their service is really pertinent to ensure that, visitors get the opportunity to purchase local crafts. But one of the problems that we tend to see is when you go from stall to stall, they sell pretty much the same thing. If I want to differentiate my product as a market vendor, selling in St. Lucia's Craft Market, I could come to the tourism agency and say, hey, how can you help me?
The sectors that, so we are open to the entire tourism industry. However, for now, priority will be given to accommodation, restaurants and bars, and recreational facilities. So these are, in essence, we're trying to cultivate some tourism experiences, unique tourism experiences that are authentically St. Lucian, kind of embedded within the communities, experiences that allow you to connect with St. Lucians, to understand, our culture, our vibe, what makes us St. Lucia. So this is really our focus for now.
And we like to say we go by the see, do, stay motto. So in essence, what can we see on islands? What do you do? And where do you stay within communities and St. Lucia overall?
Nice. So really highlighting the St. Lucian experience.
Yes, indeed. Authentically us.
All right, you've given us quite a bit of information here. Just to get an idea of, you've given us the insight, but more in depth as to who benefits from the sector. So the individuals, you have to have a certain criteria as an individual to come into the agency to seek support?
So in essence, like Ms. God was saying, the first two things that we would recommend or suggest that St. Lucians have would be a business plan and a registered business. However, we are here, our team is here to help in the event that you don't and you just come with an idea. So I would say persons who would benefit is if you have a tourism idea, product or service within your community that falls within the 3 accommodation, food and beverage and recreational facilities, then you would qualify to be part of the community tourism agency.
No age limit.
No age limit, idea, product or service. So if it's already existing, or if it's a case where you just, like yourself, you may hear about us now and you're thinking, okay, I have this talent or I have this piece of land, there's something I want to build, we would take you from there. But in essence, must have a business plan and a registered business.
Nice. In addition to that, we one of the main focuses is ensuring that the various communities can be a part of this and you can benefit. Can we highlight some of the communities that we already see benefiting from the initiative?
Well, we would have launched on November 3rd. The team has been on the ground, moving from community to community to understand, to talk to the people, outreach, reach out, get the dynamics, understand some of the tourism assets, talk to them, try to get some of the ideas that they're thinking of. But as of now, we focus pretty much on ancillary. We're doing all communities nationwide. However, we've started doing some work in ancillary because ancillary has some infrastructure that's already there that we need to now commission and get out, get people working and get things moving in ancillary. But in essence, we'll be coming to every single community.
Nice. So you just wait for your turn. Is it a situation where we look out for the community tourism agency within your community, or?
So it's twofold. The agency will be going out because part of the mandate, is outreach, go out and talk to the people. It's community based. So you two need to be in the communities to see, what's going on, what are the assets and all of that. So we will go out to speak to members of the community. However, any member of a community, once you have an idea that you want to develop, you can just reach out to the community tourism agency and we will be happy to support, to assist in any way that we can.
And what we're trying to do as well is to just create an overall presence throughout the island. So we do have our social media presence in addition to being in the communities as well. We've been to quite a few in the short space of time, and St. Lucians are excited. The people are happy to see us and they have the ideas. So in the coming weeks and moving forward next year, we're now going to amp that up a bit, and you'll see us more, our advertisements, social media, our presence in communities, community town halls and so on. So I would think it's an exciting thing, and for sure you must see and hear about it.
Time as well.
I would agree. Just from all the information that you've provided, exciting definitely is one of the ways to describe it. Of course, I'd love to give you the opportunity to also provide information as to how we can stay updated, but we'll do that when we return. Of course, this is Issues and Answers. You're watching the National Television Network.
Let me tell you how I'm looking.
God made man, man made money.
She's so fine, man. She's a vibe.
God made woman to eat my money.
Yo, outside. Team program. Hey. Yes, yes, Jump up with your lover. Jump up with your lover now. Hey. Wine up with your lover. Wine up with your lover now. I wanna jump every carnival with you. Ladies, we scrub yo, ready, yo, scrub yo. Ladies, you ready, yo, scrub yo, ready, yo, scrub yo. Ladies, it have some, it have thing like Irish Spring. It have some, it have thing like Irish Spring. It have some, it have thing like Irish Spring. It have some, it have thing like Irish Spring. Every girl I wanna scrub.
God made man, man made money. God made woman to eat my money, eat my money.
Jump up with your lover, jump up with your lover now. Hey, wave up with your lover, wind up with your lover now. Any event we go, we see gets what to.
Welcome back. You're watching Issues and Answers on the National Television Network. We're having a conversation with the program manager of the Community Tourism Agency as well as brand ambassador for the agency, Ms. Dahlia God and Tamika Brown, and they've been giving us all the information that we need when it comes to how you can benefit from the Community Tourism Agency. A number of incentives set for you, the St. Lucian, and I want you to, of course, highlight for us in terms of how we can ensure that we're staying updated with the work of the agency, and a little later on we could also talk about some of the things that we can expect being launched. We've already spoke about the work that you're doing in ancillary, but what we can expect moving on. But how can we stay updated with the work of the agency?
Well, we have a very heavy social media presence, so I would encourage all St. Lucians to follow us on all social platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok at CTA St. Lucia. That's CTA, St. Lucia spelled out. We also have a very dynamic website, which would be ctastlucia.org. So you get more information about the program, how you can register online, see some of the photos, the team members, and participate. Just be part and immersed in the program. We also able to be contacted via telephone at 721-9622. That's 721-9622. And you can also visit our office, which is located at Coral Avenue, Edgewater Drive. That's to the back of Bank of St. Lucia in Groseley.
Nice. So prior to the break, we spoke about one initiative that has already taken off in ancillary. But in addition to some of the programs that we can expect, any announcements or the work of the agency that we could expect in the future?
So we would have launched on November 3rd. So moving forward, we're already in November, close to Christmas time. So what we want St. Lucians to do between November and December, January is the time where we normally set the goals, and we normally set, all of these things that we want to do differently. So we really want to get St. Lucians up and owning in 2023. Come January, we'll be pushing out our heavy public relations campaign to further inform St. Lucians about, what we do, the benefits, and, the support services, how they can really benefit from the program. So we will be accelerating from January in terms of getting to know us, getting to know about us, and getting to know about all of those services that we are all excited and ready, to give to St. Lucians. We will be going on the ground, going to various communities, like I said, talking to the people, trying to help them out in terms of developing those ideas as well and providing guidance where that is concerned. We've marked, like I said before, ancillary is one of the first communities that we would have, we will be going into, because we just handed over we enhanced the fish fry and handed it over to the local government. So that is one. Ancillary has quite a few projects that we need to commission and to complete in that of, there's the restaurant on the shore, there's the bed and breakfast in there, the enhancement of the jetty. And so there are quite a few things to happen. There's the enhancement of the jetty to happen in Groseley as well. So there are quite a few things that are happening. We've also gotten a lot of feedback, and information from persons within communities who already have their ideas and who already have things that they want to do. They've had these things to do for a while, but what they did not have was an agency, or rather a program that would support them in, in the way that this agency is going to be doing. So a lot of them were just waiting for that opportunity, waiting for that sort of environment, for them to start coming up with their ideas and moving forward with it. So from January moving forward, we want St. Lucians to come in with all of the ideas, and let's just, like I said, let's just get everybody up and owning, get St. Lucians into the mix of the tourism product. Let's contribute, let's participate, create, innovate, and let us contribute to what makes, us brand St. Lucia.
Agreed. When it comes to ensuring that success of these ideas and these plans, I would love for you to be able to highlight the steps, because when we're talking about unsecured loans up to $100,000 and even up to $300,000 for secured loans, we want to ensure that these individuals do have the know-how, they have the knowledge, and that there's some accountability when it comes to that as well. So can you highlight what is in place to ensure that that is being taken care of?
So it's no coincidence that we would have started off by saying that you must have a business plan and your business must be registered. So that is the first step to anything structured. Your business plan, and you must have your business registered. Within that business plan, our business development unit will be dissecting and looking at those business plans to ensure that, the feasibility is there and all of the things that you're looking for, the risk assessment, and how that business is going to be moving from zero to hero, your 5-year plan, etc. So we have a robust team looking at that aspect of things. Another aspect that you can find at the Community Tourism Agency is we are very big on standardization. So it is not a matter of everybody's just getting up and saying that they want to have a restaurant or want to have a bar, etc. Every product or service that signs a community tourism partnership agreement will be issued with a standards manual that they need to follow. The agency will be from time to time inspecting and moving around and ensuring that standards are met, your liability, your insurance is there, and all of these things are in sync and all of these things are moving. So all of it coming together, you know, would ensure that they're not falling by the wayside, but there's also that consistent, you know, looking at them, looking after them, and making sure that they're doing what it is that they have to do.
And if you notice, we keep saying the word partner. So what we're trying to emphasize is a relationship with St. Lucians and business owners. So it's not a case where you come with your idea and we hold your hand and then we leave you on the wayside. We really try to be there, be part of the process, as Ms. God explained. And also sustainability is a big thing for us. It's one thing to have the ideas, create the businesses, but then down the line, do they stay? Are they still existent? So that is something that we're going to be mandated to do.
And through the capacity training as well, you're constantly looking at the businesses to see, okay, how they're evolving, what it is they're, you know, they're missing to get them to that global standard, or to get them to continue thriving. So it's not a case where, you know, in the first instance, we just, you know, you do X, Y, and Z and we just let you go. There's consistent capacity training to make sure that you are still, you know, going through the process. You are still getting what it is that is required for you to remain in business, for you to remain sustained pretty much. And like she said as well, the partnership too is very important. You know, we will continue to provide support to ensure that those businesses don't fall by the wayside.
I love that. Just by listening to you speak, of course, we're providing the opportunities to establish the businesses. We're looking at sustainability. We're looking at accountability. And I think that is definitely a formula for not only development, but for success of the agency. I'd love to give you the opportunity to highlight information that you think is important for our audience to remember to ensure that they take advantage of this initiative.
Okay, for me, I would say, well, it's exciting. It's one thing to have the program, be excited about it. It's just a matter of being serious about what you want to produce. We are here. We now have the support services. So when you approach us with something that you're passionate about and you want to see through. And in essence, our communities are exciting. It's authentic. We know each community has its own essence, its own vibe, its own experience. So we would really want to highlight that authenticity.
Very nice. And Dahlia, any
I think for me that globally the trends and everything are pointing in that direction. The environment is right, the dynamics are correct. So the trends show you that people now want to come and they want to travel, they want experiences. They no longer want to just stay in hotel rooms and just stay within those confined walls. They want to come into the communities, they want to connect with people, they want to do what the people of the country, what the natives, what the locals do. They want to be immersed in that type, you know, that type of experience. So we have that coming, we have that which is in our favor. They want to cook, they want to learn how the St. Lucians cook, they want to know, you know, how it is we do what it is we do. So whether it is, you know, culturally, they want to know how we dance, they want to know all of these little things. So that is what the trends are showing. They want experiences, they want to be outside. We're in the age of Instagram. Everybody wants an Instagrammable post. You need to do adventure, and these are the things that give you your pictures that push. You know, you don't want any boring picture. These are the ones that give you those exciting pictures. So you have the trends going in that direction. You also have a program that is specifically designed to create those opportunities and to help develop those businesses. So these two things coming together, these two things in this marriage, it is perfect now for St. Lucians to grab the opportunity. Think of the ideas. Think of how you're going to be part of that local tourism product. We've always heard in the past that, you know, it's tourism, boy, it's in the north, it's not here, it's there. Now is the time. Now is the great time. It's exciting times ahead. Take advantage of the opportunity. Come to the CTA and let us get you up and owning in 2023.
Nice. Thank you guys so much for coming by and sharing that information with us. And we do hope that you will take the opportunity and capitalize on this great new initiative being run by the Community Tourism Agency and by extension the Government of St. Lucia. This has been Issues and Answers. I'm Humidima.